Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of my Noob to Pro Minecraft series. To start off, I'm going to be going over the basics of Minecraft and how to play, but as the series progresses, we're going to be covering more and more advanced stuff until I've taught you every possible thing about Minecraft and you're officially a Minecraft pro. So, let's jump straight into it. And here's the main menu for those of you who haven't played Minecraft before. And what you'll want to do is go ahead and click this options button right here. And there's tons of stuff in here for you to muck around with. But the main ones are video settings. So if you've got a laggy computer, make sure to jump in there and adjust them a bit so it doesn't lag for you. And of course, if you speak a different language, make sure you click on this. There's tons of languages in here, so you should be all covered. Even if you're a pirate, you're covered. Look at this. Select pirate speak. A pirate be 100% right when speaking. That was probably the worst pirate accent. Face palm. But whatever. Let's select the default, which is English US, because this is what most people will be playing on. I'm just going to click done. And the only other main thing you need to click on is controls. So we'll click on this and make sure you remember this before you get into the game. There's nothing worse than logging into a game and being like, okay, so what do I do? Well, I guess this is what this tutorial's for, and that's why I'm showing you this. So mouse button 1 is attack, mouse button 2 is use item. So of course mouse button 1 means left click and mouse button 2 is right click. And WASD to move, left, right, backwards and forward. They're the main ones that you want to memorize. They're the basics for most video games, so you should be alright. Let's go ahead and click done here. Done again. And we're going to pick single player for this tutorial. And once you click single player, you're welcomed by all your worlds in a big scrolling list here. So these are all my previous worlds I've created. We can click on these and click play, rename, delete, recreate. But we don't want to do that for this episode. I'm going to click on create new world so you guys can follow along with me and create your world as well. Once we've done that, we'll want to name the world. So we're going to name it Noob to Pro. Not Probe, Pro. That'll do us. And then we've got a couple of game modes here. So Survival's the first one, which is what we're going to be playing on, where you search for resources, crafting, gain levels, health and hunger. If we click it again, it'll be Hardcore, which is the same as Survival mode, locked at the hardest difficulty and only one life. I would not suggest that at all, guys. Not many people play it at all. I would only suggest playing Hardcore if you're already a pro and you've played normal Survival tons and you're looking for a real challenge. So we're not going to be playing this in this season though, or this tutorial. And Game Mode Creative, we're also not going to be covering this game mode, but just for tutorial's sake, it's unlimited resources, free flying, and destroy blocks instantly. But let's go ahead and jump onto Survival and click more world options here. Once we've done that, we're given a few extra options here. Now we're going to play on 100% default stuff, but I will go over it in case you do want to change it and mix it up a bit. The seed here is if you want to play on a friend's map, they can give you their seed and you'll be given, if you type it in here, you'll log on to the same map as them. Not built, it'll be the default, like the default map. I'll talk more about playing multiplayer in future episodes, so don't worry about this episode. We got generate structures, needs to be on, so it generates villages and dungeons randomly throughout our world. World type default, you can change this to super flat, so everything's flat, pretty obvious. And large biomes means, just say you spawn in a desert, the desert will be extra big if you're on large biomes. Bonus chests, that's when you first log in, there's an extra little chest there with some bonus stuff. We're not going to do that, but you can if you really want to. Allow cheats, that's mainly for people experimenting with stuff. I'm not going to put this on because I'm going to play 100% legit so you guys can follow along and do exactly what I do as we go from noob to pro. Let's go ahead and click done and create new world. Now, Minecraft will automatically build our terrain, a randomly generated world of infinite possibilities. So here we are in the world and we've got a pretty good spawn here. In that direction, you can see there's a snow biome. I can see snow on top of the trees. Over there, the really tall trees indicates that that's a jungle. And in this direction, it looks like a normal plains biome. So let's jump over here, because this is a good place to start the tutorial. Nice and flat and not confusing for you guys. I did do something there without telling you. I'll try not to do that. You double tap W to sprint. As you can see, I'm going at a faster than normal speed now while I'm running around. But if I was to let go of W, I would stop sprinting and I can walk at normal pace. So there I am, just walking around at normal speed. Double tap W, I get the sprint action on and off I go. Alrighty, so to get started, when you first log into the world, what you'll want to do is gather yourself some wood. So walk up to a tree, just like this, and hold left click. And while you're holding left click, you'll see that the block started to destroy, and then it dropped on the ground. And I've got it in my inventory now, if you can see it. I'm going to try that again. If I just press left click, it does nothing at all. You've actually got to hold left click down, and you'll see the wood starting to crack, and then pop. There we go, there's the wood, and we can walk over it to pick it up. And now I have 2 in my inventory. So we're going to keep gathering wood for a while, because we do need a lot of wood to survive in this game. So let's just chop down a couple trees, and then I'll explain what to do next. Choppy, 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 let's go. Alright, so I got myself some wood. That's a really good start to the game. What you'll want to do is look up in the sky though. And see, the sun actually started down there and it's rising up in the sky. And when it gets to the very middle of the sky, that means it is midday, and then it will start to fall on the opposite side of the world. And once it gets down there, it starts to turn dark, guys. And when it turns dark, that is not good for anyone, because all the bad monsters and stuff start spawning and they try to kill you. They chop off your head, they shoot you with arrows, they explode. They are not some good stuff, so we're going to try and avoid that in this tutorial. I better get started because I'm running out of time. Let's gather up some more wood real quick. And then I'll show you how to manage your inventory and actually get building. Gather some more wood. This should be enough. I would say get about 10 wood. 10 pieces of wood should cover you. I'm just getting a bit extra. So there we go. Alright. So now that we have wood, you'll want to learn how to use it. So we use the scroll wheel to scroll between all of our items in the hotbar. As you can see, a different squares being selected. And see, all of these are just my hand. So my fingerless one-handed man is just standing here punching the air. But if I scroll across to where the wood is, it'll hold the wood in my hand, which is good. So I can hit chickens with my wood by left clicking. But that's not the most important thing to do this episode. Die! We killed the chicken and he dropped us some raw chicken and feathers. Now, you might have been like, how did I just bring that screen up? Don't worry, I will explain it, guys. All you want to do is press E on your keyboard, and that'll bring up this screen. And this is basically your management console. Well, that's what I like to call it anyway. Here is where you'll put armor. When we make armor in future episodes, you'll want to be equipping it here, and you can see your character right here. As you can see, I have a skin, and I did that by logging onto the Minecraft website and uploading a skin. And over here is our crafting grid, I like to call it. And this is where you can craft stuff. And you put something in here, like wood for example. I'm going to left click this wood, and then left click again to put it in my crafting grid. And then I can turn wood into wood planks. So, oak wood into oak wood planks. And no matter what you put in here, it'll only take 1. So, this is telling us that 1 oak wood will turn into 4 oak wood planks. If we left click this once, it'll take 4 of them into our hand. And we can put this into our inventory. So we can put this down here. See? And we can keep doing that actually. So if we click once, we have 4. If we click twice, we have 8. So that's how you can work that out. And if you keep clicking, it'll keep picking up more. And we can left click to put it down in our inventory. Once we have done that though, what more professional players tend to do is they just want to turn all their wood into oak wood planks. So what you do is you hold shift and then left click, and it will turn all your wood into wooden planks and put it in your inventory for you. So that is extremely useful. Now that we have tons of wood planks, we are going to make a crafting table by putting one piece of wood in each of the 4 squares, and then bam, we have a crafting table. Just like that. And see how I'm putting everything down here in this bottom bar? Because that is my hotbar, as you can see down here. It is represented by these squares. And these squares here are also what I like to call my backpack. So I'm carrying them on me, but I can't actually use them without dragging them down to my hotbar. So that's a little tip. Now that I have a crafting table, we should go ahead and find a good place to put this down. I'm just going to sprint over here, see what I can find. Look at this landscape, it's beautiful. That's why people play Minecraft. It is literally an amazing game, guys. And hopefully this tutorial gets some more people playing. Alrighty, so this looks like a good spot. Just over here, I guess. Right here, this looks fine. Now, you can actually put this crafting table on top of any block, but I'm just going to put it right here. So you look at the block, and then you right click to place it onto the ground. And once you've done that, you can right click it again to use it. So let's right click this. And now we have a bigger crafting grid for using this crafting table. See our normal one is only 4? If we right click on this, we have a bigger crafting grid of 9. So that is useful for making more advanced things in Minecraft. What we're going to do is get our wooden planks and put them on top of each other, and that'll give us sticks. So let's make a couple sticks. We'll take these out now. And technically I could have done that in this crafting grid, see? You just put that on top of that, it makes the same thing. We'll make some more sticks. But most people tend to do it in crafting tables, so that's why I'm trying to teach you that. Let's right click this again. What we actually want is to make a few tools. And to make tools, you just need sticks and a material. And seeing as the only material we have is wood at the moment, that's what we're going to be making. You just put 2 sticks like this, 1 piece of wood on top to make yourself a shovel, and you put wood like this, so 3 wood across the top, 2 wood there, to make a pickaxe. And it's you'll kind of get used to it and kind of picture it in your head, because there's the sticks for the handle, and there's the 3 pieces of wood that make a pickaxe. And then when we do it like that, it's like a shovel, so it's like the handle and the top, which is the shovel. So it kind of makes sense, guys, so hopefully you understand that. And the reason why we made these tools is because for gathering dirt, a shovel is actually way preferred. It digs the dirt way quicker, and it makes it a lot easier on ourselves. So what I'm digging is a little hole for myself, so I can go ahead and hide from all the bad monsters that spawn during the night. Where's the sun now? Oh, look, it's falling, guys. We don't have that much longer, so lucky I got these tools in the time that I did. Let's dig this hole. And we're actually going to dig down a bit further, so we can hopefully find some stone, which will be good for us. There we go. A bit further down and we found stone. Let's keep digging though. The reason why I have this pickaxe is actually to gather that stone. I'll show you exactly how that works in about 3.5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Alrighty, so if I tried to get this stone with this shovel, as you see it's taking me a long time. And it's just not going to work. And if I use my hand, it takes even longer. And I will end up destroying the block. We'll move away from it. I will end up destroying it. But as you can see, I didn't get anything from it. So I got no stone from that. That is why you want to use a pickaxe. And if we use a pickaxe, it destroys the stone way quicker, and it gathers the resource for us. So we go ahead and hitting it, and then we can just walk over it to pick it up, and it gets put into our inventory right here. So that's pretty good, guys. Now that you understand that, that's pretty much the basics of the game, and you should be good to go. But of course, the tutorial continues. So let's gather up some more stone, because you need a lot of stone, because obviously stone is probably one of the core resources of Minecraft. And we're actually going to upgrade our tools now. We don't have much time, but let's go ahead and put sticks in like this. And exactly the same how we made wooden tools, we are now going to make stone tools. So we've got ourselves a stone pickaxe, a stone shovel, and we're going to make ourselves a stone axe. There's the handle and there's the axe shape, similar to that. We're going to take out the axe. And now these wooden tools aren't that useful to us. They're not useful anymore because we now have stone tools. And they last longer and they work faster. So I can now mine stone even quicker with a stone pickaxe. Which is good for us because the quicker the better. And the wooden tools are pretty much useless. There's not much you can do about that now. They're pretty much useless. But, as I said, the shovels are of course for dirt and sand. So we've got some sand here, we can test it. See that? It digs up sand really quick and it digs up dirt really quick. So that's what a shovel is for. And the pickaxe was of course for all stone materials. Oh, it's turning night time, we don't have much time. Let's leg it. I want to show you what the axe is for. The axe is for chopping any wooden material. So right here, you can tell that I'm chopping down this tree much faster than before. And that is all thanks to my trusty axe, which you'll definitely want to build. And see how the crafting table is made out of wooden materials? The axe will actually pick this up quicker as well. So that's a nice little tip. Let's jump down into this little hidey hole. And we're going to try and survive the night. So let's block it up so no monsters can come in and get us. And I'll make a little stand here so we can look out and see if anything spawns. But for now, we're going to jump down here. And we actually got to light up the cave. Because at the moment, the enemies could spawn inside our home. And that's no good because then we'll be trapped in here with the enemies. So we need to build one of these really quickly. What you want to do is build a furnace. Just like this. Once you get a furnace, you can drag this down into your hotbar. And we'll place this down. What we want to do is cook up some oak wood. Not oak wood planks, actual oak wood. And then we can put some wooden planks to fuel it. So wooden planks at the bottom. We'll fuel it and cook the oak wood. And it will turn it into charcoal. Which is what we're going to use for torches. Now some people, you can actually use coal to make torches or charcoal. They are pretty much exactly the same. But seeing as we didn't find any coal this tutorial, we're going to be using charcoal. So let's finish that up for now. That's enough cooking. You can put anything down here to fuel the furnace. So you can put charcoal to fuel it. You can put any wooden material, so sticks, wooden planks. You can probably, can you even use that? I'm not even sure. You can even use wooden pickaxes and wooden shovels, guys. You can use anything wooden to fuel it, and a few more advanced things that I'll show you a bit later. Alrighty, so now that we got this, it's turning dark. We need to light this up for you guys. Let's put the charcoal or coal on top of some sticks, and that'll give us 4 torches. So let's click this a few times, make some torches, take our sticks out. Let's light this place up. You can place torches anywhere, but as I said before, everything in this game takes up a whole block of space. So even though we put a torch there, we can't also put a block there. I'll show you what happens when we go to right click a block there. See, it gets put here. It doesn't get put in the same spot as that, because you just got to pretend this torch is taking up this whole block. That's how it works. Alright, so hopefully you guys learnt something this tutorial. And that's pretty much it for this episode. But make sure to like this series and keep watching, because I'm going to cover everything in Minecraft. It's going to get way more advanced. So if you guys are already Minecraft players and this was a bit boring, don't worry, it'll pick up and it'll get way more exciting. And for those of you that are new to Minecraft, then this tutorial was great for you. Hopefully it taught you how to survive your first night in Minecraft, so you didn't get killed by any skeletons or creepers or spiders out there. You're nice safe in your cozy home with your little lit up torches, and you're good to go. So next episode, I'm going to be covering, well, I'm going to explore out there once the sun goes up. I'm going to be gathering some more resources. So make sure to stay tuned for that, guys. And hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.